All right, guys, welcome on behalf of TSC TV. My name's Cole Slater, and I do bring to you the first half of the men's over 40 Premier Division here at the Beer City Cup in Savannah, Georgia. You got Chawital FC and the dark and orange. It's going to be black and orange. Men's over 40 Premier. And, of course, you got CML EarthFit Habersham and the baby blue. We're no strangers to CML. They always tend to show up here at the Beer City Cup, and I don't expect this is any different for them. I just talked with FC Chawital. Let me know that they lost their first match to a 1-goal deficit, so definitely looking to make a change here. Chawital on the attack, a good, strong shoulder-to-shoulder battle. Weaving his way, a dangerous area to dribble. Chawital, can they emphasize on it? Oh, my goodness, what is going on? No way did CML walk away from that one. Wow. Dangerous dribbling out the back, almost turns into a goal, but a wonderful save from the keeper and a little help from the defense keeps CML right back in this. Still super early on. Our match just started, but high energy flaring out. Referee kind of showing how he'll officiate. Didn't really say much there. Good slide tackle. Now Chawital on the break. Good pressure from CML. Easily won. Chawital brings back the ball. How about this tackle? CML looking for the overlapping run. Tries to thread it through. Not a bad idea. Just can't get it off Chawital. Finds it across. Opens his hip. A good touch forward. Lobbed across. Defended well. Brings it down. And a good clearance from the keeper, not taking any chances. An interesting touch, somehow got to it. Didn't do much there. Chawital back underway. They're in the Corinthians jersey. Almost has a Halloween theme to it. I like it. Taking the strike across. Trying to bring it down. Maybe looking for the call. Doesn't get it. A good turn, finds it out wide. Space in front. Driven in. Does a good job running back on two. And possibly a big throw now for CML. They seem to be packing the box. Lofty it in. Flicks it off. Now resets at the top of the box. A good touch forward. Now it's a break for Chawital. It's a 2-on-2. Good transition from CML. Finds it across. Takes the touch. Takes the strike. Finds it back. Now resetting it. Chawital with a pretty good start to this match. Ugh. I'm close. Chawital?
Yeah.
Chawital.
Yeah.
I'm still going to mess it up, but we're going to try. We'll call him Chewy. Back on the break, it's CML. A good step forward now. Takes a strike. Leans over it well, just can't connect. I'm getting old, Hyro. Finds it back across. It's CML. That's Jabri Seabrook. Looking for the push from behind. We play on. He keeps it in, but given away. Trying to keep possession. Switches it across. It's going to be hard to deal with. Now CML running on 2. Giovanni Ramirez doing a good job slowing it down. Trying to find that lob ball in behind, using that no offsides rule. We play on, making that overlapping run, able to connect back, got to switch it across. A lovely ball, he's by himself, he settles, takes a strike, and just can't connect the way he wanted to, far left. Really should have done better there, but and CML unlucky to get on the score sheet. And I'm a little confused on what's happening here. And now a card being shown for the keeper. Surely not worth it in the scheme of things. I think he kept moving the ball forward, I think is what I saw. And I've been told I'm pronouncing Chawital wrong, but that's all I know, folks. Chawital? Chawital. That? Dude, I am close enough, bro. CML going hard. A good save from the keeper. That's Roberto Alberto. And now CML awarded a corner kick. Still trying to break the stalemate here. Oh! And a good flicked on header just over the top of the bar. What are you doing? And Chawital on the ball. Pressure's on from CML. Driven in. A good touch and a strength battle between the two. Ref's going to call it. Right decision from the ref. And well outside the box, decides to play it short. And now we reset for a CML goal kick. A lofted ball in, the sun glaring in their eyes. Jabrai Seabrook with a good touch forward. It's Derek Workman. Trying to find it wide, finds Workman. Positive touch forward, maybe looking to take him on. Swings it across, can't connect. Lucky to keep possession now, CML. Overlapping run, it's a little heavy on the weight. And a strong tackle in. And there's a second ball on the field. Oh, and that's going to be an interesting choice. And honestly, all my time here at Beer City Cup, I've never seen that actually happen. A good lob. Ball in behind. Tries to wrap his leg around it. Just can't get it off. Chawital. Still on the ball. Going to look to play it out to back and reset. A lob ball in. No, you're good. And looks like Seabrook weaving his way across. He's in his own third, wants to get rid of it. Going to switch it across. And giving away once more. Chawital. Now back on the ball. Finds it wide. Lays it off. Driven in a good ball. Finds the wall pass. CML doing a good job staying compact, forcing it side to side. Keeper way off his line. And now it's opening up on this left side. Nothing but space in front. Onto his right foot, back to his left, falls over. And it's Workman with the touch, trying to get around him. Referee lets him play on. I wasn't going to comment on it, but he's a big guy getting around a smaller guy. That's just how it is.
That's right, he had to extend his hand fully. That was necessary.
Now CML on the attack. It's a good opportunity. And I think that was a shot rather than a cross. Keeper still forced to make a save. And now CML, another corner kick. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. And that's a quick way to get a yellow card in this tournament. He quickly turned around and went right back to the line. And it's a... So Chawital making the substitution. Trying to put as much emphasis on the tall part as I can. And keeper forced to make the save, the sun in his eyes. Pushed wide. Looking for an overlapping run. Good transition defense from CML. Once again, slowing things down. Chawital taking the strike wide, right. Not going to challenge a keeper there. And now a triple substitution for CML EarthFit. Looks like number 14. Ian O'Shea. I remember some of these guys from last time around. And I can't remember, is it number 8 has also made his way on. That's Sage Martina. Unable to deal with it. Now a throw-in given to CML. After watching so many games, sometimes you deceive your own self. Again, guys, if you're just now joining us, because I thought it was 1-0. If you're just now joining us, the score still remains 0-0 against both these sides. Chawital in the black and orange, and CML in the baby blue. Chawital coming out strong, having multiple chances, but since then it's felt like CML been more on the attacking side. Both teams still trying to find the first goal. A good opportunity, drives it into the PK spot, and it's a goal for CML. And how about that from the Baby Blues? And that was number 8. I think he just came on, Sage Martina. And how about that for making an instant impact? Came on for that set piece and headed it home as they take the 1-0 lead against Chawital. Back underway. And good interception from CML. Wins it back in the opposite final third. Switches it across. Trying to connect. Can't. Tries to find it wide. CML still on the attack. Almost a dummy pass of sorts. Looking to stretch it. Finds a threaded ball in behind. Runs into a wall. And it should be interesting to see what the referee's going to call here. And if it's a free kick, it's going to be a valuable scoring position. I couldn't see why it would be. I wouldn't call that obstruction per se. There was definitely intent for the ball. If anything, maybe it should be a drop ball. Hopefully he's going to be okay. And how about that from Sage Martina? Came on, scored the goal. And now can take a little rest. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, what a lovely pass. Lays it back off under pressure. Good turn. And a good call from the referee. Tried to play the advantage. Wasn't much left to build on there. FC Chawital. Trying to play it in, staying nice and compact. It's CML. A good ball across, nothing but space in front. Back central, a lodge ball in behind. Running back on two. Why? Comes from underneath him. I think it's the right call. I don't think it was super intentional. I think more so was just trying to body him off. Nonetheless, a card shown once more. We're back on the way. CML again lead 1-0 here in the men's over 40 Premier Division at the Beer City Cup. It's been a scrappy match early on. Both teams pressing like crazy. We'll be interested to see who has the most gas left in the tank at the end here. Finds it central, has pressure on from behind. Gonna switch it across. Space to run on two, brings it down, finds it down the line. Tries to weave around. Oh, and quick feet here from number 6. Needs to get rid of it. A cheeky pass behind. Picks up his head, looking for the 1-2, lays it off, doesn't. Still on his left foot. No offsides we play on, and a good defensive clearance. And why not one more to add on there? And again, Chawital getting a little frustrated with some of the calls. Now played across. Cuts it back onto his left. Still on his right.
It's up high. You're good. Yeah.
Now played back. Just trying to keep possession if they can. They do have the lead. That's John Kokis. Seabrook with a good ball down the line. Under pressure. Gets cut. Referee says we play on. It was a clean tackle. Oh, and a strong lunged effort there. I don't think he actually made contact there, but the referee's going to call it anyway. Yeah, that would have been super bad. And again, I think this game is only going to get more scrappy as we go. I'm not sure if we're watching the men's premier or the men's over 40 at this point. Just now 4 minutes remain in this first half. Again, if you're just now joining us, the Baby Blues, the CML EarthFit currently leads 1-0 against Chawital FC.
What's their name?
The referee is going to allow the substitution. Rightfully so, number 17 making his way on. I don't have a 17. Said I don't have a 17. Good ball in. Defended well. Still need to get it out. CML still on the attack. Takes the volleyed effort. As it's seen out again for a throw-in. And maybe a double substitution, one for each side. Number 6 making his way on. That's John Drummond here for CML. And I want to say number 12 making his way on. That's Avilio Canao. Or Cano. A good flick on, trying to get on the end of it. An awkward bounce. He deals with it well. Chawital trying to keep possession, unable to do so. We're entering the final minutes of this first half. Again, if you're unfamiliar with how it works here, 6 points for a win, 1 extra point per goal, up to 3 goals in a match. So, for example, you score 4, you're not going to get 4 extra points. You'll get the 3, though guaranteed. A good strike and a good save. What came from a simple mistake out the back. And that's Drummond. Drummond now receiving the ball back, opening his hips. And a space. Looking for the push, Chawital.
When I look at the camera like this, it's like further away.
And CML somehow able to keep it in. Not much space still. Settles it down well. Under pressure almost immediately. Stays composed. Drummond finding it wide. Good triangles here from CML. They're going to want to keep this shape. Trying to stand him up. He's being double teamed now. One back quickly. I love the idea from CML. Looking for the back-heeled flick. Can't get it off. Switched across. Oh. And a strong tackle. He got to the ball first. Goes down hard. Referee says we play on. And he's gonna do the sportsman-like thing.
Can we get these guys off the field? I mean, they're fine right now. They're on the field.
We're just videographers.
I thought he was asking if they were
And referee's going to blow his whistle for halftime as CML take the 1-0 lead against Chawital FC here in the men's over 40 division here at the Beer City Cup. On behalf of TSC TV, my name is Cole. We'll be right back to bring you the second half of this very exciting matchup. All right, we're back underway. If you're just now joining us, this is the men's over 40 division here at the Beer City Cup. CML currently up 1-0 against Chawital FC. Oh, and he goes down hard. Referee says play on. We need a replay of that. That don't even matter about the live, dude. This has to be a PK. This has to be a PK. That's a PK. That's a PK. I don't think the referee's going to come over here for the video assistant referee. Oh, yes, he is. Here he comes. This is very exciting. This is very exciting. First time on this side tonight, folks. Very exciting. The new introduction of VAR. This game's going to get super rowdy in about 10 seconds. And he's going to the PK spot. And CML now given the opportunity to make it 2-0 against Chawital FC. And it looks like the other striker is set up to take this. A yellow card awarded. And this is number 14. This is Ian O'Shea, if I remember. It's tempting. And slots it home. No hesitation from the big man as he makes it 2-0. Yeah. Yeah. I want to.
Yeah, we all need that.
And Chawital trying to sneak in a halfway goal. Keeper was off his line. Now asking for a pelota. Can we get the ball back? What they don't realize is no extra time is added for going and getting the ball. So almost a dagger in their heart. Back on the way, Chawital. And the man of the hour already has a goal to his name. Check this out. O'Shea swinging it across. Takes a strike. Woo! Trying to get a brace. And I think it's just now starting to flow for CML.
As the sun goes down, the games are getting better. Steal my line.
I don't steal nobody's lines. City Morgue. Jabrai Seabrook in a sea of black finds a way to get the touch off, keeps the CML possession about as good as it gets in that scenario. Chawital just seeing it out. Seabrook settling, pressure's on, lobs it in. Gonna see it out. Instead, uses his body. Gets a touch off. Oh, look at this touch. Brings it around on his left foot, cuts it to his right, takes a strike. And so close to a third there. Shifty feet from the big man. That's Ian O'Shea. Jabrai Seabrook once again the interception. Now making that overlapping run, cuts it back. Now resetting. And oh no, it looks like a beer got hit on that one. We hate to see that at the Beer City Cup. A long throw in. O'Shea on the other end trying to bring it down.
How long were you in pro? 6 years.
Quick feet here, but playing in the wrong area. You don't want to lose it here. Switching it across, still Chawital. Looking to keep possession. CML sitting a little deeper this time. Again, there is no offside, so Can change how they approach the game a little bit here. Finds it wide. Driving forward, using his body well. Finds it wide, he's by himself. He opens up, takes a strike. And it's a goal! Chawital! And what a game we have here, folks. As CML lead 2-1 against Chawital FC here in the men's over 40 Premier Division at the Beer City Cup. And still 19 minutes remaining, guys. Let us know in the comments who you think is taking this bad boy home. Is it CML in the baby blue, or is it Chawital in the black and orange? Back underway, CML had the comfortable lead, but we see how fast a goal can change things. A beautiful ball on the back end. Doesn't lean over it. A little awkward on the footing, I won't lie, so not much he could have done there. And the sun's starting to go down just a little bit. We have a cotton candy sky. Couldn't ask for anything more. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's a good influx of the both. And oh my goodness, are you kidding me? And that is exactly why you're taught to follow through on every single ball. And how about that? They thought they had that in the bag and just snuck away there. Do we know who that was? Let me see a Patrick on here. Is that his last name? Oh, Baxter. It's number 9, Patrick Baxter with the goal. And again, talking about perseverance and following through. He did exactly that. And as a result, CML now take the 3-1 lead against Chawital FC. I say that word and they're like, what the fuck?
You're screaming and aggressively each time. You could just say it like normal.
I tried.
You could just say Chawital.
A good touch here. Needs to get it out. Look at this. He's using his strength. It's a 2-on-1. Getting pushed from behind, trying to settle it down. And referee's going to call the handball. I mean, it was a clear handball, but a little shove from behind. Could have maybe done a better job holding it up. Nonetheless, Ian O'Shea. Looking for the 1-2. Look at this tackle. Now CML, it's on the break. Tries to get it around, tucked into the corner there. Now keeping it in, Chawital. Looking for that bounce pass. Denied the chance from CML again, really closing down these lanes well. Making it extremely hard for Chawital to plan their next move. A threaded ball in behind. Finds it centrally, lays it off. Looking for the deflection, and it's going to be a corner now for Chawital. Waste no time getting it back underway. Top of the half circle, loads up to take a strike, deflects off. Keeper off his line, lunges for it. It's still in. I thought for sure it was out. O'Shea with the incredible touch considering, keeps it on. I don't have no bias, my friend. No bias. I am your commentator. Chawital back underway. Looks to keep possession now. Again, it is 3-1. CML currently lead in the baby blue. Chawital in the black and orange. Again, there's no offsides. Looking for the foul there. Referee says we play on. Looking for the flick on. It's a beautiful ball. Gonna call the handball, I think. And we're back underway. A lofted ball into the backside. O'Shea holding it up well. Using his strength to his advantage. Finds it down the line. A beautiful threaded ball. Just can't settle it there. O'Shea would have been through otherwise. Laying it off. Again, CML doing such a good job. They pretty much just keep the one striker forward and everyone else kind of sits into their own position, and they do a good job. It's almost zones. And you can see nobody's pressing unless they need to. Lays off. They just got to be careful with that exact move right there, that offsides play. And now a double substitution. It's going to be number 15 and 16 making their way on. That's going to be John Coaches. And again, that's going to be number 15, Derek Workman. We're no stranger to him scoring wonder goals. On my first trip to the Beer City Cup, he ended up scoring a halfway goal. A lofted ball in behind, trying to find O'Shea. He's by himself. Flicks it up, tries to play it across. It's Coaches. Just can't connect now. Chawital. A good idea behind. Workman there to intercept. Gets it off, but a hard ball to deal with. Coaches. Picking up his head, is going to reset it. Sage asking for it. Seabrook picking up his head, pressure's on. A lofted ball to the backside. John Coaches running on two. He's a lengthy man. And he's holding it in the corner. Somehow, some way, it goes down. Referee says we play on. Now Chawital. Trying to get it out. It's a poor clearance. Dealt with well. Workman fighting for it. Now Chawital on the break. It's a 4v4, possibly a 5v4. See how they transition. Weaving in and out. Needs to get rid of it. Slowing things down. Now CML able to find their shape again. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know who you think's going to win this match. Is it CML holding on to their 3-1 lead? Or will we see another crazy comeback? Sounds like we have a recommendation from one of the players himself. A 4-1 win sounds pretty good, too. Under pressure from Coaches. Just now 11 minutes remain in this match. Again, with a win here, they'll secure 9 points. Almost the maximum 10 if they would have kept the clean sheet. O'Shea bringing it down. Being double teamed, a big push from behind. O'Shea once again using his strength. And now a corner for CML. And it looks like Sage to take it for CML. Tries to play it into that front post. Sometimes you get a lucky bounce in there. Otherwise, sometimes you can step into that front post. Chawital on a break. Seabrook with a good step in front as he keeps going. The little engine that could.
Get out of here. Back, Jabari. Good stuff, Jabari. Hey, no way, Jabari. Keep it on, Jabari.
When we have a chance, I'll show it to you.
This Chawital. Lay it off once again. CML staying so compact. Plays it across. Can he get on the end of it? Takes a touch on his right. Cuts back to his left. Looking for the overlapping run. Dealt with well from Chawital. Quick feet. Looking for the overlapping run. Can't find one. Being forced backwards. Exactly what CML want. Good ball out wide. Tries to find it back. Opens his hips on his left foot. Now Sage. Wow, what a ball into Workman. He's got numbers. He's by himself. It should be a goal here. Plays it across. It's going to be hard to settle. And O'Shea and Workman there.
Watch this guy, how he goes in. Did you see him go like this?
I didn't even see it there. Replay it one more time. Are they watching this as we show this?
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, that is a little dangerous. We keep playing on. Back underway. Chawital. Easily intercepted from CML. Could be another goal. What a lovely turn. Takes another Workman. And unlucky from CML. Trying to make it a fourth of the evening. A good little body feint here. Chawital still pressing forward. Finds it centrally. Has the overlapping run. Can he get it off? Instead resets it. Plenty of space in front. Takes a touch. Plays it across. And rather not across. It was dead on into goal. Just didn't lean over it. A good chance for a goal. I think we all thought it was going across. Back on the way, CML.
Just here, all of them. Yes, yep, okay. Just one of many.
A lofted ball in behind. Oh, and look at this touch. He brings it down. Now he's dribbling. Chawital starting to run out of time. Need to find themselves a second goal to get themselves back in this. A good touchdown. Trying to stay with it. He does. Good touch. Again, CML not forcing anything. They want them to make that extra pass. A threaded ball in. It's looking promising from Chawital. Lobbed into the PK spot. Should be easy enough for the keeper, and it is.
Just a little bit over 6.
A strong tackle now, just 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes remain. And again, if Chawital was going to turn on the heat, now would be the time, but Workman has a plan on his own, using his body, a little roulette turn. Trying to weave through, he's looking for a call, can't get it. Check out this step from CML, looking for the flared back-heeled pass. And a wonderful step from the defender there. Check this out from CML, staying nice and composed once again. And what a dangerous ball. The keeper showing off. Not afraid. Now space in front. Nothing but space in front, rather, and an interesting choice. For the ball, plays it down into the corner. A little chipped up ball. Hard to deal with. And both teams battling for it. Sloan. A long strike well outside the box, probably closer to the 40-yard line. Chawital now a 3-on-3. Taking him on. Now found wide. Chawital plays it in, looking for the back heel. Can he get there? What a wonderful save from the CML keeper. Another ball back in. Has a post exposed. Keeper trying to cover all the angles. Just so much happening in so little time.
Guys, who's the keeper?
And guys, that's Scott Rogers in goal for CML, keeping them in this game. Had some big-time saves earlier. Just had 2 big-time saves right there. Chawital not giving up yet. Still glimpses of hope. They need to score 2 goals in quick succession to find themselves back in this match. And a good tackle from CML. That's number 6, Matthew Kiefer. And still just 3 minutes remain. Closer to the 4-minute mark, actually, folks. Chawital almost given away in a dangerous area. You could start to see fatigue is setting in. They've been going at it all game. Tries to cut back onto his left foot. Tries to play at top of the box. Can't connect. Look at this touch here from number 11. That's Jeremy Gold. Workman trying to lay it off. Back to Gold. Can't connect. Workman quite literally in the last name. And just having a little shove and a push. But we play on. Chawital. Weaving his way through a defender of blue. Chawital. A threaded ball, and can he get it? And it's a lovely goal from Chawital. And exactly what they needed, a much needed lifeline. Not much time remains. But how about that for a response? 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. And guys, again, if you're just now joining us, CML EarthFit Habersham leads 3-2 against Chawital FC here in the men's over 40 Premier Division at the Beer City Cup in Savannah, Georgia. That's a lot to say sometimes. Be nice if we ended after Beer City Cup. Look at Drummond playing it wide. Good positive touch forward. And CML should be able to see this out, but we've seen crazier things happen before here at the Beer City Cup. Chawital pressing forward. They've got to get through a massive sea of blue. They've got pretty much everyone back. Just the sole striker trying to sneak it in behind. Off his line, an easy save for Scott Rogers. And at the official 1.5-minute mark, looking for the push from behind. Not going to get it. No way, Jose. And Kiefer now coming off. It's Seabrook making his way on just to try and solidify this defense here and see out this final minute. And again, CML, no strangers to performing here at the Beer City Cup. They always tended to do pretty well here. No matter if it's Savannah or Nashville or even Asheville, they always seem to find a way. Looking for the push. He's going to get it. It's Chawital's ball. Getting down to the last kick of the match. About 30 seconds remain. Driven ball across. The clock is ticking. A loud ball over the top. Coach is dealing with it well. Lays it off Drummond, finding it wide. I believe this is Gold. Picking up his head. And I'm hearing the word corner, and that's exactly right. They should be trying to find themselves in a corner and tuck it home. See it out. Referee's got the whistle in his mouth. We're going to get the last sub here. I think Sage making his way back on. And Gold making his way off. Chawital, this is absolutely their last chance. They have to make something out of this. Press from behind, a lovely flick on. Can he get there? He does. Chawital trying to make something. Coach is lunging for it, and there it is. CML now going forward. Has the overlapping run. Trips over himself. Unlucky there. Just lost his footing. And there's the final whistle, folks, as CML hold on with the 3-2 win over Chawital FC here in the men's over 40 Premier Division at the Beer City Cup. On behalf of TSC TV, my name's Cole Slater. Thanks for having us, guys. We'll be right back to bring you another exciting